If I'm having a party of some kind, if I'm walking down the street, if I'm driving my car to work, and because of your wokeness, you're going to try to prevent me from living my life, then I'm going to have a problem with you. I'm going to have a real problem with you because what you're doing is in your narcissistic, self-absorbed worldview, believing the lies of climate change, you think you're going to disrupt the rest of society. I'd like to break it to you. You're not revolutionaries. Your cause is empty. I will say this about communism. Communism was a real cause. There's a part of me that understands the impulse to want to believe in communism. So I don't dismiss communism as to be something to be dismissed. But environmentalism, this nonsense, that orange powder that they put over billiard tables and on the windows of banks when they stand in front of the street while people are trying to get to work. Listen, you stop a blue collar guy from trying to get to work where he's going to earn the money to feed his family, then guess what? You get what you deserve. That's right. Drag his ass off the street and let the traffic keep going and arrest him. That is not peaceful protest. I don't care what the left says. Oh, it's the person who's trying to peacefully protest. You're not peacefully protesting when you're preventing people from living their lives. You want a peaceful protest? You want me to give you an example of an effective peaceful protest? The March on Washington. That happened every year for over 50 years. You talk about patience. You talk about not doing what this bearded idiot did and sitting in the front of the street or putting orange powder on a on a pool table while a couple of guys are trying to play snooker in a world championship and making a scene. The March for Life. Humble people marching from the mall to the Supreme Court, asking Almighty God to change things. And in God's good time, over 50 years, he did. That's peaceful protest. That's the protest that's protected by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, not this bearded idiot. I say to anybody right now, and I am not calling for violence. I would never call for violence. You get in my face while I'm trying to get to work. You get in my wife's face while she's trying to get to work or we're trying to live our lives. You better watch out. You better watch out. Why don't you learn how to truly protest? Maybe you should take a page from Martin Luther King and the civil rights movement in the 1960s. You might get educated a little bit.